Good afternoon, March the 23rd, 2015. Time to wrap up the E-mini. The E-mini has really been a tough trade because we haven't had very much in the way of volume and we had very little in the way of follow through. We came in this morning wanting to sell basically the 2105 area, and we had hoped to buy the 2090 area with a question mark at 2095, but you can see low as we got right here was about 96. So the market was trading higher. Asia, it was unusual because the European Union traded pretty low. So the first trade came before the day session open if you took it, and that was a significant contributor to your winnings today. You got 3 to as many as 5 if you traded perfectly. The first trade that set up after the day session open was software generated. It's got this letter B under it. You got 2 points. This is a trade that we took in the room live. We had an initial target of 3 points. We settled for 2. We covered in this area, and you can see it just chopped and moved around in this area really for the rest of the day until we get into the last 20 minutes of trading in the day session is when we finally get our big break. But it was tough trading. So retest failure trade gave you 2. A retest failure trade right here, if you had been able to stay with it, you got 1 point out of it, maybe 2. Another retest failure here. We're getting lower highs, which are generating lower lows, so we're not really interested in the long side yet. You scratch this trade, or maybe make 1 if you trade it perfectly. Here's another retest failure right here. If you traded it perfectly, you got 2, but for the average Joe, you would have gotten about 1 out of it. Here we have a mean green trade that produces 2, so you can see normally we expect to get 3 points or more out of our trades. It's just really hard coming. So retest failure off the top, and you had 4 opportunities to get short, and if you'd stuck around till late you really got paid well, but if you didn't stick around till late you got 3 points out of this trade, our normal expected. So we had 8 trades today, 15 points, had 1 trade for a scratch, and depending on where your stop was and where you threw in your towel, if you decided to go around the rules, you could have been chopped up from about 10:30 until 3:30 Eastern Time. So really tough trading. If you'd like to know more about us, come to our website, www.cnfuturestrading.com. At our website, you'll find out about the software and our trading methodologies. To further encourage you to take a look at us, we offer you 5 free days in the main trading room where we trade crude, gold, the euro, the 30-year bond, the 10-year note, and the E-mini. Contact us via email at info@cnfuturestrading.com or call us directly at 312-361-3895. Looking forward to seeing you in the main room for your 5-day free trial offer. Until then, we wish you good trading.